On February 14th, around 4 p.m., a sudden fire broke out at the Hunan Xiangtan Steel Group's factory, followed by several violent explosions. Videos shared online show the sky lit up with flames and thick white smoke rising as workers rushed to safety. Many Chinese netizens shared their reactions. There was a sudden loud noise. Xiangtan Steel caught fire. It was so scary. My house is nearby, and even our jars were shaken. Another person said, "I heard a huge sound, and the house felt like it was shaking. The chimney fell halfway." A netizen who lives nearby described, "I was sunbathing at Baishi Park when I suddenly heard a thunder-like noise. I thought it was a thunderstrike on a clear day." Another wrote, "The Xiangtan steel explosion is still burning. It hasn't been put out yet. Was there another explosion around 2 a.m.?" Even though several kilometers away, reported hearing ambulance sirens, with one person saying, "I was on the rooftop drying blankets and I saw the mushroom cloud rising." On February 15th, the Hunan Xiangtan Emergency Management Bureau issued a report saying that around 4:15 p.m. on February 14th, a fire broke out at the Xiangtan steel plant. By 2:40 a.m. on the 25th, the flames were extinguished, and fortunately, no casualties were reported. The report further explained that the fire was caused by a gas pipeline ignition near the No. 4 blast furnace during an emergency power outage procedure. The cause of the accident is under investigation. Some netizens expressed doubt about the official report, questioning how they could announce no casualties so quickly, considering the factory was still likely operating at 4 p.m. Others noted that this was the third explosion at a steel plant in early 2026. Previously, on January 18th, an intense explosion occurred at the Bao Steel Group's rare earth steel mill in Baotou, Inner Mongolia. The official report on January 19th confirmed 2 deaths, 84 injuries, and 8 people missing. The day after the Bao Steel explosion on January 19th, a fire broke out at the Hubei Wubao steel pellet plant in Ezhou. There were reports of explosions at the site. Multiple videos showed flames and heavy black smoke rising from the plant. Additionally, in the early morning of February 7th, an explosion at a production workshop of Jiapeng Biotechnology Company in Shanxi killed at least 8 people. As we enter the Chinese New Year of the Fire Horse, reports of explosions are spreading across China. One netizen commented on Douyin, "The Red Horse and Red Sheep Year has already begun, and fires are breaking out all over the country even before the New Year. They say this year will be full of fire and explosions, and it seems that prophecy is coming true." In a separate incident on February 14th, a fire broke out at a fireworks stall near Nantian Bridge in Sanming City, Fujian. Fireworks kept exploding inside the shop, and the fire spread quickly with thick smoke rolling out. The local government has sealed off information, and no media outlets have reported on the incident. The number of casualties is unknown. On February 15th, a major incident occurred at Donghai County, Jiangsu. A fireworks shop exploded, killing 8 people and injuring 2 others. According to local media reports, the accident was triggered when villagers set off fireworks near the store. The fireworks were blown over by the wind, and the flames spread to the fireworks stored inside the shop, causing a series of intense explosions. A local villager revealed that the incident happened around 2:30 p.m. on the 15th, with the flames only being extinguished by 4 p.m. Since the incident occurred in a residential area, many people were nearby at the time, resulting in significant casualties and property damage. Details are still being disclosed, but many netizens believe this is the deadliest fireworks-related fire in recent years. On February 11th, a fire broke out at a roadside stall selling firecrackers and fireworks in Panjin City, Liaoning. The fire rapidly ignited the firecrackers, creating a spectacular fireworks display. Several people filmed and shared the incident online, drawing widespread attention. Local media reported that the stall was located near Changhu New Town. Video showed flames shooting into the sky, with fireworks exploding, and people stopped to watch. Some even filmed the scene. One of the video makers commented, "The fireworks lasted too long, maybe half an hour." A witness added that it took about 17 minutes for the fire truck to arrive after the smoke was first noticed, and there were still some small fireworks going off after the firefighters arrived. On the morning of the 12th, local residents and business owners confirmed the incident, clarifying that the fire occurred at a roadside firecracker stall, not a fireworks truck, as some had suggested. Authorities are still investigating the cause of the fire, and no casualties have been reported. Many local netizens commented, "Panjin finally made headlines. It's sad for the shop owners. They've suffered a huge loss this year." One netizen said, "I thought it was a fireworks show when I saw the smoke from my home. The area in front of the neighborhood was unusually congested, but it turned out to be a fireworks stall on fire. Those poor business owners, they didn't make any money and lost a lot. At least no one got hurt." Another netizen added, "I saw a video from the shop owner, who said they lost over 300,000 yuan, and now they're reopening the shop in a few days." Additionally, on February 12th, a fire broke out at a knitting and dyeing factory in Jingjiang, Quanzhou. Dozens of fire trucks were dispatched, and the factory was almost completely burned down. Nearby residents heard 3 huge explosions, with rumors spreading that employees might have started the fire out of frustration over unpaid wages, or that the owner had set the fire for insurance money. Strangely, there has been no official report on the incident. Many netizens have noted that recently there have been far more fires at factories and fireworks sales points compared to previous years, and the number of unexplained fires has also significantly increased. Recently, a netizen posted on Douyin saying that on the morning of February 2nd, a fire destroyed years of her hard work. Standing in front of the camera, she said, "This fire broke my heart. I don't know how my son and I will survive. With the new year approaching, I am so grateful for the help from friends." One netizen commented in the section, "What's the point of crying? The bank won't pity you. The renovation is all ruined, but the mortgage still needs to be paid. The bank won't let you off the hook." Another said, "A few years ago, I saw this vlogger eating and singing. At least they're okay. They still have a house and car, so they should be able to manage." On February 9th, in Yongzhou City, Hunan, a 1,200-year-old ancient camphor tree suddenly caught fire. Due to the tree's massive size and hollow interior, the fire spread quickly and was concealed within, burning for at least 10 hours before it was extinguished. Reports stated that the tree's trunk was thick with a hollow, decayed core, and the fire spread from the inside. Video shared online showed flames bursting out from the tree, with thick smoke rising to the sky and fire swirling around the trunk. After the fire was put out, large amounts of white smoke continued to rise from the tree. Local villagers mentioned that they used to play on the tree when they were young and felt deeply sorry for its destruction. A town official responded to media, saying that due to the tree's large size, extinguishing the fire was difficult. However, the tree was not completely destroyed and could still be saved. Netizens commented, "The fire started in the middle of a 1,000-year-old tree. What's the cause? How could a tree in the city burn for 10 hours? That's a mysterious fire." One netizen said, "Self-ignition of the tree's core is possible, but with the temperature and humidity at this time of year, it's unlikely. We need to investigate thoroughly, and it's not ruled out that human error was involved." Some netizens felt that something was off and commented, "Zhou has been burning recently. Even the trees are on fire. Something big is about to happen. What's the omen? Move away. There's no more spirit in this area." Another said, "Have you noticed? Ancient buildings and trees are all burning. What's going on?" Another netizen added, "If too many people question the cause of the fire, especially speculating about natural disasters or unusual signs, they'll be forced to clarify it. The simplest explanation will be that kids threw firecrackers at the tree." Renowned commentator and insider on Chinese politics, Cai Shenkun, revealed on X that there are more sensitive details behind the Xiangtan Steel plant explosion. He stated that a massive explosion occurred during the Chinese New Year gathering at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, putting pressure on the Hunan Provincial Party secretary and governor. The explosion attracted widespread attention and sparked interest in the political figures emerging from this company. Cai Shenkun revealed that Chen Xi, when serving as executive vice minister of the Central Organization Department, had been scouting officials from less politically colored factions of former party leaders, such as Jiang Zemin and Hu Jintao. Their goal was to groom politically loyal cadres for the current party leader Xi Jinping. During this period, a person from Fujian working in Hunan named Lin Wu caught Chen Xi's attention. Lin Wu and Chen Xi had a special relationship. From 1998 to 2003, Lin Wu served as the executive director and general manager of Xiangtan Steel Group in Hunan. In 2011, he became the vice executive minister of the organization department of the Hunan Provincial Committee. In 2013, when Chen Xi formally took over as the executive vice minister of the Central Organization Department, Lin Wu's career in politics took off. In August 2015, Lin Wu was promoted to a member of the Standing Committee of the Hunan Provincial Party Committee and the secretary of the Changju-Tan Pilot Zone Working Committee, a position created specifically for him at the deputy ministerial level. 4 months later, he was transferred to Jilin to serve as the minister of the organization department of the Provincial Party Committee. In April 2017, he became the executive vice governor of Jilin province. At the end of 2019, he was appointed governor of Shanxi province, and after just over a year, he became the party secretary of Shanxi in 2021. In December 2022, he was transferred to Shandong province to serve as the party secretary, a promotion process unique among provincial party secretaries in the Communist Party. Cai Shen-kun also noted that two of Lin Wu's former subordinates at Xiangtan Steel have also entered politics and risen quickly. This suggests that the steel company is playing a significant role in Xi Jinping's push to promote and fill key positions with loyal officials. Analysts have noted that Xi Jinping is currently overseeing a political purge, using intelligence from special agencies to remove officials who are dissatisfied with him. With fewer trusted local officials, Xi Jinping is focused on training a large number of grassroots officials to fill in the gaps. Local officials promoted through Xi's inner circle will soon find themselves in a rapid career advancement path. Although the Communist Party promotes atheism, its officials strongly believe in feng shui. The explosion at the Xiangtan steel plant, whether caused by human error or not, could deal a significant psychological blow to officials in Xi Jinping's faction. First, the rapid promotion path could be heavily impacted. Second, these officials may perceive this as a clear sign that Xi Jinping's time is running out. Many netizens have commented that 2026 has brought a series of unusual phenomena across the country. In addition to numerous large fires, there have been rare solar phenomena, which are typically only seen once every few decades. On the afternoon of February 14th, a netizen from Harbin shared a video of a strange phenomenon in the sky, where multiple suns appeared. The video showed 7 suns in the sky, with the third being the brightest and others visible as faint shadows. The person filming asked, "What's going on here?" The following morning, on February 15th, a similar phenomenon appeared in Beijing. According to Beijing Youth Daily, a halo appeared around the sun, creating a huge colorful ring, attracting many citizens who stopped to watch and take pictures. On February 16th, a netizen from Hunan uploaded a video saying that while in a car, he noticed 2 suns in the sky. Both were very bright, with one slightly smaller than the other. He asked on the platform, "What's going on here?" Netizens responded, saying the appearance of 2 suns in the sky is not a good sign, and it's been happening all over the country lately. It's very strange. Could something big be about to happen? In traditional Chinese culture, the concept of the unity between heaven and humanity holds that unusual celestial phenomena like 2 suns or solar halos often correspond to significant changes in the human world. In ancient China, solar halos were called the white rainbows and were believed to foreshadow military upheaval or political instability. 2 suns in the sky is also seen as an ominous sign. As the old saying goes, there has never been 2 suns in the sky, and when there are many suns, it usually signals disputes over leadership. This seems to align with recent events, such as the arrest of the military's second highest ranking official, Zhang Youxia, and Xi Jinping's intense fear of a potential backlash. Several ancient Chinese texts clearly state that when multiple suns appear in the sky, it symbolizes a crisis of division, or the collapse of a dynasty. In response to the widespread fires and unusual phenomenon, the Chinese authorities have mostly either debunked rumors or remained silent. Recently, they have started to respond in other ways. On February 15th, the People's Daily account, People's Video, shared that the People's Liberation Army firing rocket artillery. The caption read, "The People's Army gives fireworks to the people of the nation." The vlogger expressed that comparing military rocket artillery to fireworks trivializes the destructive and brutal nature of war, as if it had no human cost. One netizen remarked, "It doesn't matter if the Chinese Communist Party makes a summary this year or not. Time is definitely running out, because a regime can't last solely on lies and violence. Once the people are no longer deceived, the dynasty is doomed, and now people are waking up."
我在说河北取暖问题，你跟我说。
Recently, a blogger shared, "I'm talking about the heating problem in Hebei, but you're telling me that the US has homeless people who freeze to death too? I'm concerned about elderly people in the north who are freezing, and you're eager to check data on homeless people in the US on a news broadcast. Are we living in the same time zone? Do we stand on the same land?" A netizen responded, saying, "This is a logical fallacy, known as whataboutism. It's when person A brings up a specific issue, but person B doesn't address their argument. Instead, they try to deflect by saying others have similar problems, trying to weaken or dismiss person A's point by bringing up issues from elsewhere. Many netizens agreed. Isn't this exactly what CCP diplomats are trained to do? They've been caught using this ineffective reasoning. They always try to prove that just because others are suffering, it justifies the Communist Party's actions. They've been doing this for decades, and they want the people and the whole world to follow suit.